Here we go.
Okay, so I decided to do mine on tobacco-related deaths, so that would be like smoking. So how many of you know anyone who has smoked before or is smoking? Yeah, so pretty much everyone. The problem is a lot of our older generations, smoking was pretty much the norm, and now it's kind of becoming less because as the older generations get older, we are starting to see what side effects they're having from it, so now people are straying away from it. And also, it said that 1 in 7 elderly adults have a lung disease from smoking, including my grandpa has a disease where now he used to have like an oxygen machine with him at all times, and it's like all wired in his nose, and it's like, I forgot what the disease is called, but it's like his lungs are like kind of like honeycomb in a way now. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. But Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids is trying to stop people from smoking when they're kids, because they think at a younger age, if you start smoking, you'll continue to smoke, rather than if you were to pick it up like in your 30s or 40s. So, so from Wilhelm from in 2018 from NBCR.org, I believe, he said that 15% of Americans still smoke today, and as that number, the percentage has been going down a lot, but as the population grows, still about the same amount of people smoke, just a smaller percentage of people smoke. And then D. Silver from in 2013 said that the demographic of smokers is middle-aged men in mid-America with general education. And the sad part is that typically now smokers are like thought of as like underclass people with lower incomes, while back in like the 20th century, smoking would have been something that was like glamorous, and a lot of actors would have done it. But now, yeah. So Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids is the organization I chose, and according to Hemingway, in 2003, he said that the key to stop smoking is to stop it when they're younger. And then Metz from USAToday.com in 2016 said that Hawaii was the first state to officially raise smoking laws to 21 rather than 18. A couple other states have followed since. A lot of states, it's you can smoke at 18, but you have to be 21 to actually buy the cigarettes. But now a lot of states are actually changing to 21 to just smoke in general. And then, so now that I talked about kind of like how smoking is kind of dying out, now there's alternatives that are kind of popping up now. So a lot of high schoolers have started vaping rather than smoking, and a lot of smokers will go, when they're trying to get rid of their habits, they will go to vaping, which vaping is better than smoking, but if you've never vaped or smoked before, people that are starting to vape now can lead to smoking, especially because I forgot who said, from FamilyCircle.com said that 20% of high school students have admitted to vaping, or at least trying it once. that was from P. Mahomes, or it started with a P, but and then Burns said that in 2014, smoking is down. In the past 50 years, smoking has gone down 30%, but that percentage-wise doesn't actually mean the amount-wise, because our population has been growing so much that sure, the percent is going down, but that doesn't mean the actual amount of people is going down. And so overall, I pretty much talked about like how smoking kind of started and the craze of it, and then a campaign for tobacco-free kids, and then kind of like the alternative that's popping up that's not as great, but it's not as worse as well. If you want to learn more, there's a YouTube video called like Your Body After Smoking 30 Packs, where he puts like a cigarette in a vacuum chamber and a bunch of cotton balls, and it's pretty cool.